Hello and welcome back to Foreplay. We talk about haunted houses.
Specifically, Universal Halloween Horror Nights. And so the rumors right now, we don't know all of them, but the ones that I'm excited about the rumors for is Five Nights at Freddy's, considering that the second movie is finally coming out this December. Terrifier, which is a very popular horror franchise. And Fallout, which, dude, they do a Fallout haunted house. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, my friend McWin, who has been on the Crow of Murder 15 channel, is excited for the Bray Wyatt one.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah. That one's going to be really cool too. We actually talked to Christian and Marissa, who have not done Halloween.
That was great. I'm good at video games.
They have not done Halloween Horror Nights, so we actually went over to their place last night, and we were like, no, we're making sure that you're coming with us to this year. Because Christians like me, whenever it comes to haunted houses, I am a big old so... But I've learned to... I wouldn't say deal with the scares, but like I know how to go about it now.
Are we missing something? Okay, there it goes.
Okay, yeah, there was just one Foot Clan who was just mind his own business. It's like, I'm not gonna fight. I'm just gonna take a leisurely stroll. Speaking of more Universal news, because apparently just this whole playthrough we're going to be talking about theme parks, which is not a bad thing. But so there is a rumor that the next expansion for Super Nintendo World, aside from where they're already doing the Donkey Kong, is going to be Legend of Zelda.
Well, I mean, you got the movie coming out in 2027, so that would make sense. It's gonna be very quiet though, considering
that's awesome. When did they share that? Okay. So I'm gonna show a picture that Nimbus just sent me, and I'm gonna describe it to Paul. Send it to him too, real quick, if you don't care. Where is that? Okay, so this is. Okay, that's cool. But well, I'll show all the pictures whenever it shows there. But yeah, the one I'm just seeing right now, it's of stained glass windows, and there's one of Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf.
Wow!
And they look amazing.
That sounds amazing.
Which there's a good question for you. I'm gonna theorize on this with you, Paul. Yeah, which is one of the best designs. It's not my favorite Legend of Zelda game, but it's my favorite. I think it's my favorite. It's my favorite design of Link. I don't know, because his Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom design is really cool too. But what type of ride would you give Legend of Zelda? A boat ride?
Okay, I honestly I would give it some sort of like. Maybe almost, I don't know what the hell they're called. An on-rails ride with cars, but the cars look like Epona.
Oh, that would be cool. I don't know, because in all honesty, in my opinion, it would depend on what iteration of Legend of Zelda they did. So, like, if they did a boat ride, I could see it working for, like, if they did Wind Waker, which I highly doubt. I don't know. It would just depend on what version of Legend of Zelda they would focus towards.
I would assume they would probably focus on the more recent games, just because they'd be more fresh in people's minds.
Totally joking. I can't talk tonight, apparently. Totally joking, but what they should do is just do like a carousel of progress, and it's just all the different iterations of Legend of Zelda throughout the years.
Well, you'd save money on voice actors since Link don't talk.
Yet.
Unless you do one for the animated series, then all you hear is, well, excuse me,
princess. I mean, we are getting the live-action Legend of Zelda movie in 2027, which honestly was a huge surprise to me.
Yep, and if he doesn't say, well, excuse me, princess, once, then I will feel that movie has dropped the ball.
I mean, at least one time as a little fun reference to, like people that used to watch the cartoon series. So I think that would be fun. But
you only need to do it once.
Well, here's the thing. It's like they're saying, okay, the movie's coming out in 2027. There has been no news of who's been casted, what the story is, or anything like that. And I'm like, how the hell are you going to announce this movie's coming out in 2027 when nothing else about the movie has been announced?
They're trying to soften the blow when they announce Chris Pratt's Link.
He's just going to be every single main Nintendo character. Well, I mean, we can't do Donkey Kong because that's just Seth Rogen, so.
And Ben Schwartz's Sonic.
Yeah. But just Chris Pratt, or starring Chris Pratt as Link, starring Chris Pratt as Fox McCloud. Oh, we can't do Pikachu. Well, okay, he could, but it can't be Detective Pikachu because that's Ryan Reynolds. But,
Chris Pratt is Mewtwo.
just hi, I'm Mewtwo. I'm literally just sitting here trying to think of all the different Nintendo franchises now. Chris Pratt is Captain Falcon. Falcon Punch. Like just as like not like uncharismatic as possible.
Be like the person who voices Archer, since he also voices like Bob from Bob's Burgers and stuff, and the voices are all the same.
Yeah, but they and he also voices the comic book shop guy in Family Guy.
Yup, and the voice doesn't even change inflection or anything.
I mean, like, what's really funny is, like, I've, over the years, like, how I've been fascinated with voice acting and stuff, there are certain voice actors that just use the same voice, but at the same time, the characters are designed for that voice. So, I mean, not necessarily with, like, them saying, like, oh, we have this voice actor in mind for this character, but this is the type of voice that we imagine them having, and they just happen to have that type of voice.
You're going to be surprised. This is probably not going to be a surprise to you, but I've actually been doing some voice acting.
Really?
You know that How Much in Bison Dollars thing that my friend Brian do?
Yes!
So it's now a bi-weekly radio show on FGC Radio.
Oh, that is awesome.
And I do a voice of one of the characters.
That is awesome. I'm going to check that out sometime. Yeah, if you guys have never heard of it, I don't know what all social medias they have and stuff, but go check out How Much in Bison Dollars. It is awesome.
They're on Blue Sky. They're on YouTube. They're on Threads. They're on TikTok.
My favorite thing I always love to hear at the end of it, just the ha-ha.
I don't know where he came up with...
I don't either, but it fits. It fits so much.
Like, my character is a doctor, and he is an overworked doctor that has a great intelligence and an even greater ego.
Oh, God. You know what we'll do is, for this episode, I'll put a link down in the description below to some of their stuff so you guys can check it out. But yeah, I highly recommend their work. They're awesome. Yeah,
they're on Spotify. Oh, they're on Spotify, too.
There we go. We'll put the Spotify link then, yeah.
Yeah.
So...
But yeah, it's literally become a half-hour-long radio show every other week.
That's awesome. Okay, so... For those that keep confused, saying, like, what in the hell is How Much in Bison Dollars? Okay, so, rewind back to the 90s, back when, and funny enough, another video game adaptation movie. You're just gonna have to die, dude. I'm sorry. Okay,
yeah.
So, anyway, so they made a Street Fighter live-action movie, which was entertaining.
It was a movie that existed.
Yeah, it's a movie that existed, and it was at least entertaining for all the wrong purposes. I'll just put it that way.
But Raul Julia, however,
God, that was the... Well, I have to say, Jean-Claude Van Damme as Guile was actually pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. Even though he should have been American, which... Because, you know, Guile's... Anyway. So, in the movie, it was literally like... Wasn't it like his own country that he was basically going to invade all the other countries and stuff, and he had his own currency called Bison Dollars.
Every Bison dollar is worth 5 British pounds, or at least that's what they will agree upon when we kidnap their queen.
Yeah, so the whole gimmick of these people was like, hey, we're actually going to have a conversion system to see how much stuff actually is in Bison Dollars. And it's just become this running thing, and it's amazing.
Yeah, it is wild.
Okay, so to give a little bit of credit, just to kind of toot their horn a little bit and hype them up, gas them up just a little bit, it's very angry video game nerd comedy. Well, not comedy, but like sketchish kind of stuff mixed with the nostalgia critic type stuff, like Channel Awesome kind of stuff is the vibe I get from it.
From How Much in Bison Dollars?
Yeah, and that's certainly a good thing. Because it feels like a sketch show that would be on Channel Awesome.
The look of, if you go to the videos, the look of the videos, it's supposed to be like they're a little behind in the technology department, which is why the videos look like they've been done on VHS.
Which, dude, I love it when, I mean, like, depending on the theme that you're going with and everything, you know, I love it. I mean, well, heck, we do that same effect for the show, for Foreplay, whenever we're doing the intro sequence. Because on the TV, I give it like a static effect, so it looks like you're playing the game on an old CRT.
Mm.
So, yeah, I love it when they do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, like, it's been fun to do. I think I've done, oh my god, I don't even remember. I've done the voiceover for, I think, 3 or 4 episodes now at this point.
Oh, nice.
I don't want to spoil anything, so... But yeah, it's been a hoot. That is Michelangelo's facial expression, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just kind of like, what the dog doing? That's what.
Pooping.
I want to pet the doggo. You don't want to pet this doggo.
Well, no. In this case, we're gonna be fighting a fly at the end.
Wasn't it in the old the 80s cartoon? Mikey used to say like, "What's buzzing, cousin?"
I don't remember that, but that does sound like something he would say in the 80s. I know.
I'm trying to think of other things that were from the cartoon, because like one of my favorite memories was, I think it was, I can't remember if it was the first episode or something like that, but it was Donatello had snuck into Baxter Stockman's area to start fixing up the turtle blimp or something. Yeah, it was the turtle blimp, and the cleaning lady kept on coming in, but Donatello had like this welder's mask on and stuff, and she was like, "No, Mr. Baxter, I clean, I help." And Donatello's like, "Listen, lady, for the last time," and he just lifts up the welder's mask and shows like, "Hey, he's a mutated turtle," and he's just like, "Scram!" And the cleaning lady's like, "Mr. Baxter, you don't look so good. You look a little green."
Sounds like something that would have been in the 80s cartoon, or even the 2012 one, to be fair.
Yeah. There are so many good memories of the cartoon. Oh, you remember the Pizza Monster episode?
Oh God. There's a memory.
So, fun fact about that, actually, and this did not scare me as a kid.
Nightmare.
No, it did not scare me. I thought it was actually ironic. So, you know, the whole gimmick of that was, oh god, they're fans, I forgot. You know, they're supposed to be, you know, quote unquote meatballs, but they were the little monster eggs. So when I used to go to Pizza Hut when I was a kid, I actually got pork sausage on my pizza. And the pork sausage looked like the little meatballs in the show. So Mom always joked with me, that's like, oh, if you don't finish your pizza, they're going to turn into the monsters. And I was like, Mom, you're stupid. No, she wasn't stupid.
By the way,
she was a very intelligent woman.
Well, since we were on this Ninja Turtle ride here, 6 degrees of Paul, you're a f***ing nerd.
I mean, aren't we all though?
Yeah, very fair. I don't remember. I am completely derping on his name, unfortunately, but the person that voiced Mondo Gecko in the 2012 cartoon was also the voice actor of Michelangelo in the first 2 Turtle movies.
Oh, neat. Nope.
Come on!
I have always hated the freeze mechanics in these. Really, dude?
I'm taking this. But they got a lot of voice actors from the old cartoons to do the 2012 one. It was wild.
Yep, and our personal favorite is Rob Paulson, who voiced Raphael in the 80s cartoon and voiced Donatello in the 2012.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Corey Feldman voiced Slash.
I forgot about that.
Corey Feldman was Slash. They got all the 80s voice actors to voice the 80s Turtles. Yeah. In the crossover episode.
Okay, so I love Slash's like action figure design and how they had him in Turtles in Time game. But like the one thing I'll never forget from the 80s cartoon is just he's like, "Where's my pinky?"
Oh yes. He was stupid and then they sent him into space and then he got smart when he got sent into space. And then he eventually got stupid again.
Yeah, his little binky was his little palm tree. It's amazing that I remember this kind of shit.
Well, I mean, you'd be surprised what things come back when you're sitting here thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, especially playing, you know, a game based on the thing you're talking about.
That too. I mean, in about what? When Borderlands 4 comes out and we eventually play that on here, you know, we're probably going to eventually bring up Face McShooty.
Oh, yep. Anyway, guys. Paul. I still have problems with that. Next time on Foreplay, we are going to... I'm just going to censor that part. Next time on Foreplay, I'm going to continue as Raph.
Hi guys, this is ZagZagXD. If you enjoyed, please comment and subscribe and leave a like. And we'll see you guys next time.